What's up, everybody? It's Blue Drake, and today we're doing another live stream, Project Reality, ArmA 3, doing more development, because I'm going to be honest, I have been doing a shit ton of development the past couple of weeks. Not even on this, we have so many really talented, amazing individuals now working on really cool things for the community, and it is a full-time job coordinating all of them and helping to make sure they maintain a direction and a vision and stuff like that. Here's some other stuff that I've actually been working on. It's not done yet, but here's an example of some other things that we've been working on. Here's the new website. It's not done yet, obviously. I'm still working on fleshing it out and getting all of the information, but here's the new website that I've actually been putting together for the site. And of course we have a completely new forum as well, which is Zenforo powered, which is what everybody's been asking for, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But this combined with doing development for the Space Engineers server, and there's some really cool shit coming along for that. I actually found a guy who was going to help us create a Space Engineers economy system for the server that allows you to buy ships from a shipyard. So that's pretty damn cool. That's something I've been putting a lot of effort working with a couple of developers from the Keen community, not from Keen itself, but the community, to develop some really cool scripts. And of course, we're still working on Battlefield 1942 and building the auto updater and making sure that that works, and not only works, but is also secure. And then I also have to make sure that we have our server-side systems have enough bandwidth, because we were hosting downloads before, we maxed out the bandwidth, and OVH almost shut us down. And that was a pain in the ass. So, and then on top of that, we're also working on a couple of other projects, such as Iron Armada, which you guys don't even know about yet, on top of still maintaining the SWAT 4 servers and the Project Reality servers and all that stuff. And oh my god! So, yeah, it's been pretty intense, which is why there hasn't been that many, normal videos, but a lot of you guys seem to enjoy me actually streaming the development side of things, which is cool, because I enjoy doing development and managing and coordinating with all the people who are doing development within our community and showcasing that to you guys. You guys seem to really enjoy it, so why not? Two birds, one stone. I'm able to do a live stream, and I'm also able to still get things done that you guys want me to get done, so cool. So, just so you guys know, I've turned on sponsor-only chat, and this is because, I really want to... It's not... I was about to turn chat off entirely, and then I was like, oh, wait, no, there's a new option here that says sponsor-only chat, which is pretty great. I mean, not necessarily because I want to shut everybody up. Well, actually, no, exactly for that reason. I just really need to focus on development, and we have a whole bunch of randoms that come in every so often, and they come in and they're like, Blue Drake's a bitch, and I don't have time to moderate chat or keep you all from arguing about Hitler or anything. I really just want to focus on the very small amount of time that I have right now in order to work on this project, what I'm really enthusiastic about, and help everybody else work on this project. So I don't want to moderate chat, but fuck it, if you are a sponsor and you actually support this development, then I'll obviously let you say something, and I will probably even answer your question, because you are one of the sole people that is funding the server and also funding a lot of the teams that I help pay for and who I help compensate, in addition to compensating for all of the server backend and the really nice server backend at that, that allows 100 players servers for ArmA, which is no easy feat. Okay, so with all that said, that's why chat is offline. I guess I would say don't bitch about it, but you can't, so fuck it. you physically can't. So yeah, that's the reason though. Here we go. I'm gonna unmute now and we're gonna work. All right, work time. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching work time. If you like this, leave a like. Let me know. Send me a message if this is something you enjoy. Tell me. I really hope this is something that everybody continues to enjoy, because I really think that doing this is going to have, in the long run, a much greater impact on the community than me doing a bunch of fucking... Oh, hey, thank you, DP. Than me doing a bunch of, Rainbow Six Siege rounds, which is fun, don't get me wrong, but I really want to push... I want to push the boundaries, and I want to start making really unique, awesome things for our servers, and hopefully after we get a couple of these projects playable, you're going to see a huge like a huge splurge of content from PR ArmA 3, Space Engineer roleplay servers, Project Reality World War II, all of the other games that we're going to support and stuff like that, Battlefield 1942, Galactic Conquest, and they'll all be really playable and stable, and you'll be able to download them and play them for free. I feel like that's what you guys want, so hopefully you don't like fucking crucify me for maybe focusing on doing development update videos and stuff. And I know you guys are probably telling me to shut up by now, but it's just I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. All right, because I know people are going to comment about this. Anyways, let's get to it. I'm muted. Okay, my monologue is over. Let's work.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what do we have to go over today? I didn't put
medical and revive.
All right, medical and revive. Let's test
medical revive and the new name tags.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the new name tags. That was good. That was a nice quick fix.
And the end mission screen.
Yeah, end mission shitty.
I don't know about you, but I kind of preferred the ability to lose at negative 15,000 points. What's up, DP?
Yeah, that's great. I guess that's really enjoyable. if you mission like this, like, oh, you lost minus 500,000 points and you still win, it's like, what the fuck? It's great.
Oh, please tell me it's gone. Okay, good.
Players will love it.
What's up, Dix?
Oh. What up? Yeah.
Performance issues.
You see,
now.
you can.
Oh, whatever.
Performance issues? I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is interesting.
I have performance issues
with
the last NVIDIA driver.
So you have the water.
I love the highlighting.
So I had only 10 frames.
It's actually, wait, hold up. Is this based off of... It is. How did you get the highlighting to work? Is it based off of a cursor or is it based off of direction?
It's based off your screen.
Of the direction, viewing direction.
Viewing direction, okay.
Yeah. Not about the elevation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And distance. So
you know, this is a small thing, and I don't think I really care. But when it rescales, it's kind of jerky.
Yeah, that's ArmA.
That's the ArmA font rendering. So
oh well,
it's not possible to do this in a smooth way because of the new ArmA font rendering.
Interesting.
You see that the icon with the icon there's no problem, only with the font.
So the most recent update from ArmA was great.
Yeah, no. The font rendering is much better now.
Well,
so it's
way better.
Much more readable. But the problem is that you cannot set the font size in a artificial way. You cannot use every size. There are some size
limitations.
Steps. Yeah, and that's why it's so
ugly.
Yeah,
ugly.
So ugly.
That looks fine. All right, let's go over the medical system. Kill me. Do it, pussy! Didn't.
I need some medical attention.
All right, let's see if this works now. You and your fucking shitty little
bandaging.
Holding
BD 47.
47. Oh, fucking blasphemy, dick.
42.
Blasphemy.
Reviving in progress.
So first of all, you have to bandage your comrade.
Welcome back.
And after that, you can use space to revive the comrade, and then
the comrade.
Now your wounds are treated, but you need.
Yes.
Oh, you don't. Oh no, wait.
You need to heal your wounds with the medikit.
Okay.
And
Night vision.
I am healing you. There's currently no.
Wait, are any of you from Austria? I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
Denmark.
No.
And shit.
It's
Germany.
It's not Anschluss time.
We are all Germans.
Fucking. Fucking.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. It's live, right? So you heard nothing. Nephew, I got a strange issue with the UI.
Come on.
I spawned and I've got the deployment UI right now.
Don't move! No! You're not. Come on, dude.
Up?
Yeah.
To be
no,
honest.
No. I just want to hear you finish your healing.
We'll have to talk about when the systems are actually polished. We'll have to talk about the UI for the receiving end of things and how. To,
we all
we
thought about
it already.
this.
So in the next iteration, the one who gets healed, will have an icon or so that he is healed by someone.
Do you have the class name for the backpack, bad guy? I can.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I dropped my backpack. Here, my wonderful backpack. Take it, Blue Drake. Take it!
No. What if I don't want to? You can't tell me what to do, son.
So, who's the next bad guy? I'm so sorry. Blue Drake? He needs help!
Gotcha. Alright, let's see.
First bandage him. You see the mouse?
Oh, I see. Nice.
Thing?
I know the deployment map is not updated.
Alright,
you are done?
I'm
no,
testing.
no.
I'm testing certain things that I know usually go wrong with other scripts. Okay, cool.
Night Fusion, I've got a strange bug with the respawn UI again.
Yeah, I got the same.
I spawned afterwards and now it's open. I cannot close it.
Yeah, same for me.
That's fucked up.
And the base is not in the map visible.
Yeah, actually,
And
I cannot select a spawn point. And,
yeah, it says US Army for me now. But it looks like it got reopened. Or I'm not sure.
Can you? No, you can. No. Blue Jack, first look at him and press space. Then you can, you can currently revive him.
Ah, I see.
If you look at him, and this is reviving. So he goes back to the.
This is something. That is something I did not realize.
Yeah.
Do you even need? Do you even need anything in order to do this? How do you wait? How do you put up this stupid bandage? How do you do that?
Whoa. What do you mean?
How do you de-equip this bandage?
Just equipping another weapon, for example.
Oh, I see.
Another weapon, or
so it's de-equipped.
It's like a weapon.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's see.
Revive him.
Yeah. All right, so the systems are working. The next meeting we'll have to have is intuition and UI design. But that's not right now.
Now you
right now.
can heal him.
You should bandage a good guy. No. I like bad boys, damn it. Alright, cool. What now? Guess I should just kill him again. Fuck this guy. No, I'm just kidding. So that works. Alright. That's 100% working.
It's... Yeah.
Let's see.
You can, for example... did you heal him already? I don't know.
I did.
Blue Drake?
I'm just testing him. This fucking system.
Yeah,
broken.
I'm healed. I checked it.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, but
you guys
for
don't
example,
see a med kit in my hand?
currently...
You don't see it like duplicated or anything?
Nothing.
NetFusion, can you give me the ID of the fucking respawn dialog to close it?
Wait, hold up. Wait. Let's see what happens. I got the med. Do I have the med kit in
Just
my
press escape as much as you can.
Okay, hold up. I want to see what happens.
No,
wait.
it's not possible, I think. Because escape
Still have it in your hand.
It is allowed, but it's open a special pause menu.
Yeah,
What
but
happens when I throw them
currently we have the issue if you join in
Just got
progress,
stick
the
to your
respawn
hand.
screen opens
Still
5
funny.
times.
Oh, why?
Wait. Here.
I don't know.
Blue Drake.
Yeah, what?
Whee!
That's funny.
Okay, so,
I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably not an issue.
Not that big, yeah.
It would be nice to make the
kids.
grenades like an item, but that would probably take too much fun.
That
to,
is
like,
not the
re-engineering.
problem. No, we already had. I think NetFusion already had something like this. There, where is this module originally came from?
I cannot close it, NetFusion.
Wait.
You know, it'd be a really nice thing, a dispose of body system.
You mean that the bodies disappear after time?
No, like a player can actually come up and like we should incorporate body bags into a system.
No, not possible. We
Wait,
cannot
really?
add models. Yeah, we cannot add models to.
Is there
this.
not a body bag
Yeah,
vanilla model?
there's a body bag vanilla model.
No.
What's wrong with you, Joko? The fuck is wrong with you?
There's-
I guess there is.
I actually don't
No.
know if there
I
is. I
also
just
think
wanted to
that-
make you feel stupid for a second. Because
I
that's
think
what I do.
there's a
I'm
body
useless. I don't. Why am I even here?
Yeah. Don't press a global execute, please. Someone. Class.
NetFusion.
Class dialogue 2.
You cannot write, you cannot read. Fuck Fusion.
This is weird.
Yeah, and I cannot join. This is critical.
Yeah, it's response
Hey, hold
screen.
on. Wait,
it's
wait,
your
wait,
fault.
wait. Hey, come to me. Come. Do you see where I am? Outside of this car?
No.
Come to me. Come to me. Come to me outside this car.
I don't see you.
I'm in this side. Passenger
you?
seat. Right side. Right side.
Ah, here. That's driver.
Yes. Come here. Come closer to me. Alright. Never mind. I wanted to... It still lets you select the medikit while you're a driver. So
That
it's
guy.
Maybe, I wonder if I could heal somebody outside of me.
The line intersect don't work.
The
Then you
line in the section.
see this? Did you? Yeah. Wait.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Yes, I see it. I see it.
That's fixable. I think we return to the old version. I think that's better.
Yeah. Maybe it's not working with dynamic objects like the car.
No, it should be working. We use it in Ace. I know it.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it! Ah, I broke it! I broke it! I knew I'd fucking break it!
It
That's
wasn't
what
the
you
gunner.
get for trying to drive a tank without a crewman kit.
No,
That's what
I
you
broke
get.
it.
Fucking
I broke
up
it.
your armor, that's intended.
I broke it. Oh, I didn't hold it. Wait. Here, get out of the tank. I broke it. I did it.
Right now we started like 10 million loops to kill your RAM.
Oh,
No.
no, I swear to God, I just did it. Hey, so I just switched in from the passenger seat to the commander seat. I swear to God, I just did it.
Luckily, you recorded it.
Yeah, I did. You know, that's actually kind of good. Like, live streaming this is actually kind of useful. You can go watch it right now. I just did it. You know, that actually, you know, at the risk of feature creep, and this is feature creepy as fuck, somebody said that we should add a morgue. But that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. You know what would be cool if you, we probably wouldn't do this, but it's an interesting idea.
Can you
What?
try it again?
Try it again.
If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
try to get in from the outside into the gunner seat, and it throws you out again, then you get in as a passenger and switch to the gunner seat again.
Wait, say that again. What do you
You
want me
try
to do?
to get in as a gunner
Okay,
from
yeah.
outside.
Outside.
After that, get in as passenger,
Passenger.
and then switch to the gunner seat.
Nope. Didn't work.
Okay.
Let me try commander. I'll try them all. I'll try to replicate exactly what I did.
So you were talking about the warm-up of the
God,
tank?
this is so weird. What the hell? Huh. I got in once.
This Bugstos, who nobody can reproduce, is awesome. Or are awesome.
Anyways, I'm gonna mention this and then completely forget that I said it because this is something I don't want even any of us to even think about for a long time, but I kind of just want to say it on stream so the idea is like there. But somebody was talking about adding in a morgue. It would actually be kind of interesting, like with the body bag concept, if like let's say every character, every time you die, every time a player dies, a team loses like two tickets or maybe 3 tickets, and then if you actually zip up the body and return the body back to base, you get a ticket back. You could actually have people go out and like do battlefield cleanup. Probably wouldn't work though. I'm sure there's a billion issues that would come with that, but.
That's so German.
Then we
That's
should
so
introduce a
so
kind
German.
We have to clean this, and can we return this to base? And this is completely fucked up. Can somebody clean it?
There's a lot of issues with that, just because then you have a lot of the team focusing on something that's not combat related, and since we have a small server cap, that probably wouldn't be a very important task to focus people on. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure bodies would disappear and like I don't know, loads of glitches. But I don't know. It's an interesting idea. It's an interesting concept.
I think the main point or the main problem there is that this could fuck up the performance.
Yeah, that's true.
Guys,
that's true. You have like a billion bodies on the battlefield.
So much fucking bodies on the battlefield, then sometime your armor goes.
It's an interesting idea though. I'm just good, dude. This whole sponsor chat thing is great. I'm loving this. This is great. Only like people that aren't dicks are asking like legitimate questions, and I get to focus on development. Oh man, I love this. Just do this forever. Anyway,
you can. I don't want to spend money to you.
No,
fuck up.
Do you want to comment on my? You're in the fucking. You're talking to me in person. Do you really think you have to spend money on a stream? Are you crazy? Anyways,
no. Not on you.
These people do pay for the server though, so fuck it. Do we have the cargo system in this build? Do we have that?
No. The old version. Just the old version we had before.
Alright, whatever. Let's not worry about that. That's the logistics system we'll talk about later. It's not a meeting for because that's going to take an entire day, to be honest. Alright, what do you want to go over next?
Try the ticket loss and end mission.
Okay.
I know, try to capture areas.
Yeah, I come with you.
That's fucking disturbing if you try to every time use the same areas and then one day it's changed.
Yeah, alright, let's see here. Shoo.
Somebody's asking for actual playtest. No, we haven't, because we have to implement the core features.
Yeah, we haven't done a playtest.
But we have done a lot of playtests with the prototype. We had a proof of concept. I don't know if the people played the actual version.
I have the proof of concept version 15. I never uploaded it though. Honestly, we're so close to actually having this version finished. I was going to upload the proof of concept and do another event, but then I was like, you know what? I'll just save this somewhere just in case, but we're so close to having this version done that I'd rather just wait a couple weeks and then just come out with a bang with this.
So now we captured every sector,
Discord.
so the ticket begins.
You see there.
How severe is it?
At the moment, the ticket bleed is 5 tickets per 10 seconds.
10 seconds, yeah.
Fair enough.
But this is configurable, of course.
Oh,
30 a minute.
can you execute close global, please?
What?
Close dialogue as phase 2.
Done.
Alright, now we get to wait here for eternity. Can we blow up some shit to make this go faster? No,
yeah.
Another main.
By the way, did you open the pause menu or the break menu?
Did I open the pause menu?
No, open please the pause menu or break menu or whatever you
yeah,
call
sure.
it.
What's up?
And you see there down there, report an issue.
Oh, nice.
Click on that.
Wow.
Ah, yeah. This
And your browser should open and porting you
really
to the contributing.
Damn,
shit.
Joko. That's smart. Great job, man.
That's not.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the idea is from me implementing by a bad guy. Great job, bad guy.
Nice. No, that's really cool.
Yeah, too. And we discussed about what we're writing there, and reporting an issue is better. I know this from other mod developments. The people misunderstanding an issue tracker with a feature tracker.
I'm gonna delete the shit out of issues that are feature requests.
Yeah, I already write in this contributing shit that if you have any feature request, write it in this issue, in this one feature request issue, else we close it without any comments.
Yeah, we'll have to have a. That's really cool. I didn't even know that was a functionality that you can have. We can really like use and abuse that. We'll have to have a meeting just talking about the kinds of links that we can put down there, like report an issue, suggest a feature. Like there's all sorts of things. We can even put a link to the forums down there. That's interesting. What can you do with PR ArmA 3 that PR ArmA 2 can't? You guys have anything to say about that?
I guess it's a technical thing. What is done here in this mission is something that was never done in a ArmA 3 mission.
Sure.
Joko, you can go over the details, but the short version is we've got a high performance here because of an unscheduled environment, and in addition we have some specials like a function to download scripts from a server PBO that's completely server side. So you don't have to integrate a PBO on your client to get these scripts, and in addition the mission file gets small. We want to keep this highly moddable, so you can add new factions, new vehicles without problems and without changing the core systems.
Yeah. And setting and creating your own mission in theory about this or around this, what means like using any mod you want, using any terrain you want, using Oh, by the way, now here's the sound.
Yeah.
Some ending sound
So
that starts.
I make the ticket bleed a little bit faster, so now we have only 85 tickets. Yeah,
we should probably.
know,
I just realized we should probably side lock vehicles. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but that's something I just realized.
Yeah, and again, this is completely self-written, so nothing in this is vanilla. Nothing. Except the vehicles, weapons, etc.
So now we have, kind of music at the end of the
mission events.
Is the music repetitive or?
Yeah, I currently have an array with where it's selecting randomly music until its end. From ticket, I think it's currently from 100 tickets. Yeah.
We should change it to 20 or 30 tickets.
Yeah.
Right now, 100 tickets could be like, honestly, like.
Yeah, I know. But it's completely changeable, and
we could honestly
nothing
probably
like
just make like a thing that's like a siren or something.
Yeah, we also thought about some other things like if your
Right off the Valkyries.
if your side losing the last, or if some side is having all of these sectors, another music also start playing to symbolize, hey, there's something very shitty thing going on, and yeah. But this is not that hard implementing.
Oh, very nice music at the moment. Is it different?
Yeah, it's like
for
riding
each
a
client,
fucking elevator.
Or is it global?
It's locally currently. It's random selecting.
So you
local.
hear different music then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Currently, yes.
Okay, so because this is a really shitty song.
Yeah, I know. I last time tried it, and I have something like opera playing in the end, where I thought, so what the fuck, ArmA? Are you fucking trolling me?
Is the music the same for every client, or is it
No,
different?
it's
No,
not.
currently not.
Listen, NetFusion, listen.
Yeah, I'm not in game. I'm not able to join.
More like bug fusion and goddamn, sorry.
And he's way better in scripting than me. That's the funny thing.
Maybe to the question, what can you do with PR Armor 3 that PR Armor 2 can't? Yeah, I think the dimension of the map is one big thing. Which
Nice.
Is,
We didn't lose this time. Yeah.
Yeah!
I live by a little victory bar. Ah.
Victory! Your team won, bitches!
The scale is the difference, and of course we've got a whole nother team, and we are not like forced to make a clone of PR, so we can implement own ideas. That's
the
thing,
biggest problem. A lot of the Project Reality ArmA initiatives have been too much of a 1-to-1 ratio where they just try to do the exact same thing that PR did. And honestly, I think it's to its detriment. You have to have a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah. So we can easily have other influences like Squad, even Red Orchestra, everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
And other ArmA game modes too. There's some cool some cool too.
Yeah.
Matt, what did you say?
So actually, this is gonna end up
My
like
log file.
a live mod. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Project Reality Altus Live.
okay, should we start again, or do
Yeah,
you
sure.
want to test something? Or?
No, that's fun. Let's start again.
Okay.
Wait, why, bad guy? Can you please let me admin?
Select. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
you
have to
must
select-
completely restart the
yeah,
mission.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I log out as fast as I can.
Is the sponsoring function in the YouTube streams new?
Okay, I logged out.
So what? Yeah, it is. No, they contacted me about that a couple months ago, wanting me to be one of the first people to incorporate it, which is nice. I was essentially like, I told them, I was like, well, I'm not really going to use it unless you guys make it worth using. So that's pretty. I was like, yeah, sure, enable it for my account, but I'm not going to like go out of my way to use it unless it doesn't suck. So far it hasn't been so bad. I do enjoy this whole like sponsor only chat. That's so much nicer. Oh my god.
For this kind of streams, I guess.
Yeah, for these time of streams are pretty fantastic.
I love how we've got like one guy in the chat.
Dude, I don't care. It's great. He's asking great questions, and we can focus on one
true.
thing. You know,
He's asking exactly
otherwise
the
I wouldn't even be
questions
looking at chat at all. Like I genuinely would not be looking at chat at all. Otherwise, I might open up chat to everybody at the end and answer all questions. But
Yeah, and the side balancing work, and yeah, it's cool. Blue Drake, join my team, bitches!
yeah,
I'm awesome. Now.
The Grenadier has no first aid kit, I think.
Yeah, that's not the current thing.
No, of course.
It's currently fucking don't care, I think, the loadouts. This is doable by Blue Drake or some else fucking noob. Like
shots were
Sven.
fired.
yeah. I thought this was an
Like
issue.
Sven.
By the way, huge performance drop for this version.
I guess that's
30,
ArmA.
30,
No,
30
I think
40
it's-
frames.
Yeah,
I've
but
got
I think
solid 80.
yeah, I have also
Yeah.
a solid 80. I don't think that it's due to the
Did
mission.
you have an NVIDIA graphic card?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you update the
Yes, I
driver?
did.
yeah.
Yes,
did.
welcome to the NVIDIA buggy
Then,
world. Don't upgrade it.
Do Alt Tab and then.
I had to upgrade it. It wasn't letting me play Siege.
So now
What?
it's better,
Yeah.
right?
So what?
Alt
It
tab.
should be.
Performance is better now, or
Wait, what? Alt tab.
You're currently on tap out. The little game in tap in, tap out, and then it should work better.
sometimes
Currently
it works
this.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, about the same.
You're 60
Yeah,
FPS currently.
Yeah, 60. That's whatever. It's not a big deal. Yesterday it was at
Right
90.
now I got 90.
Yeah, I was at 90 yesterday.
Yeah,
It's a driver issue then. I just updated my drivers. That's what it
I
was.
have 96.
This is going to be considerably more
At
wait, hold on.
40 to
Accessible
50.
compared
Totally
to
fine.
vanilla PR? I feel like Project Reality. It's going to be about as accessible as Project Reality.
How
offers, too.
accessible is this going to be compared to vanilla PR and ArmA 3?
I said it's going to be comparable to vanilla Project Reality. It'll be more accessible than ArmA 3. It'll be the same as Project Reality, I imagine. Like that's the whole point.
I guess we try to follow the same rule as Squad, for example, did. Easy to learn, hard to master. That's the aim.
I don't know why.
of
It
course-
says I'm getting 60 FPS. It just doesn't feel as smooth as last time. I don't know why. I could be
Well, on
crazy
my
about
side it's
that.
completely smooth.
So
It's
you
not big
guys
deal.
wanna go over the logistics system?
Do you? I figured we'd save that for its own day.
Yeah,
Or
I think
yeah,
that's-
that was my question. Oh, we wanna do it on our own day.
Let's have it be its
No,
own
later.
day. That's going to be so
Yeah.
in depth. And then there's still so many things that we got to fix about this. We still got to go into the medical system. Well, here's the question. Honestly, I think doing this the second way would be better. Do you guys want to go through and make sure every system is, from a UI standpoint, do we want to polish up the UI to be intuitive and accessible one thing at a time, or do we want to implement all the basic functionality for everything and then come back for one last development meeting or a couple last development meetings and then go through the accessibility and UI and polish it up for everything at once? I kind of like doing it the second way because that means we're able to give everything kind of like its own consistent singular feel as opposed to just treating everything one project and one implementation at a time, because that might make it feel more jagged in terms of like the UI consistency. So, but what do you guys feel like?
I think
That
it's
guy-
We
good.
should go both ways.
Yeah, bad guy.
What
How
does that even
how,
mean? All right, fine. I'll handle it then. So we'll just do everything at the end. I mean, obviously we're gonna do basic UI and stuff for every single system, because I'm just asking, because like little things, like I said before, we had the medical system and I didn't see, it says press left mouse button in order to revive or to heal or whatever, but it didn't say press space to revive, you know? So,
Yeah.
so little things
That
like
we
that.
know.
That's
That-
something
those-
missing. What will be? Yeah, it will be added in the next release or in the next iteration, I think.
Well, you see, but we still probably have a lot of testing to do to even find those things. So I feel like we might have to leave just a single meeting, just an entire development meeting for the end, where we just go through all of the UI aspects and make sure all the UI aspects are clean and good and accessible, instead of just kind of like trying to find them one at a time when we should be focusing on more like broader development aspects.
That's a good idea, I guess.
I
Joko?
don't know. You guys don't seem as passionate
What?
about
Sorry,
it. So
I
I'm just going to take
don't
control of
listen
this
much,
idea
sorry.
then. We're just going to do that then. I don't, yeah? Okay, all right. I'll this is where I come in. All right, cool. So what should we test next? The medical system's working. Do we want to look at the roll system?
I think that's NetFusion's fault. It's your time.
What's wrong?
Your fault.
NetFusion, the bug when the role selection or the deployment screen opens up like 5 million times when you join in progress. Do you have found the error? Or
Yeah, I
open
don't
up
know.
the ticket.
Actually, I just saw my log died 5 times. I'm not sure why this.
okay, so you found the bug and it's fixed. Or shall I open the ticket for it? So I
Yeah,
have to
open the
write it up.
ticket.
Okay.
A log file if you want to integrate it.
Yeah, I have an idea why this should happen. Did you use... No, wait, we don't use... I need to dig into this, I think, too. I have a small idea why.
For version 0.2, we still got the AI bug, right?
Do we?
Yeah.
What is even causing that? I didn't even realize that that was possible to happen.
Yeah. NetFusion doing some
I've never
weird
seen that
shit.
before. I've never seen an AI meshed with player control. That's so strange.
Yeah, that's a problem with select. What it was? Select.
Select player.
Things. Yeah, select player, and if the unit is not local to the player.
Yeah, but I think yeah, it can be fixed.
Whee! There's she flying. Oh well.
It's like a half pipe here.
Yeah, Blue Deck. Did you know someone who can possibly support us with the basic loadout and base building shit and
What do you mean?
base mission building, like the marker
design-wise?
placing?
Marker
Yeah,
placing.
who can? Yeah, because of course, because the sectors are markers. Because I seriously I want to have next time a small version on Altos. That would be cool to
Oh, I've
move
already
away
got
from
that.
fuck grenade.
I can send you our. We have a version of Altus that has. I already had Aurora go through and place markers on all points of interest on that entire map. We have a version of that. Is that what you want?
No, I want someone who did this for our mission.
So the base building
and base building to place vehicles and take a look that the vehicles are balanced and stuff like this.
Okay, so when you say base building, you mean building the home base, not building the FOB system. You're talking about basic balance
the
and stuff.
home base.
Yeah, no, I've got people for that.
Building.
I've got people for that. We can either get I can get Johnny to do it. I can get Aurora to do parts of it. I would maybe do it, but I don't trust myself from a balance standpoint because there's a lot of small aspects of ArmA that I don't understand for vehicle balance. But I could probably either get Johnny, Vortex, maybe, you know what, definitely not Vortex. I could get Johnny, Aurora, or maybe a couple other people to potentially do that. Is that what you want? To set up the vehicles that are at main? Alright, well tell me this. Do you want me to have them set up the vehicles at main and then you come in and set up all the spawns and stuff like that? Or
this is just small config entries. The spawn thing.
Yeah, but some of the people that I have who could do this are kind of stupid and they only know how to use the editor. So I could have them set up the mission and set up all of the aspects of it, but then you'd actually have to come in and do the basic scripting. I know it's just config files. I mean, hell, I could do that part if you want.
It's just very small config shit that is, I think, describable. I don't know, Bad Guy, did you think this is describable? The config?
Yeah. This is describable, but
I would not trust them because we've had this happen before. We had somebody did this, and then we came in and we looked, and then we had weird ass issues, you know, like where the vehicles weren't spawning correctly, and we were like, "What happened?" And they were like, "Oh, well, I entered like this value into the config file." And we were like, "No, you weren't." Oh my god! So I don't even try and get into that anymore.
So we can do the integration. Maybe you do the base building in a different file, and then we import.
And what's for example with the marker flow or the zone, the path system for the markers. If you want to port the mission to Altus.
Yeah.
Bad Guy. What's about this?
What?
If you want to port the mission, for example, to Altus.
Yeah.
Do you guys stop bleeding? Why?
Yeah, I think the marker can be done in the editor. This can be done by
someone.
And then maybe we do the configuration.
Oh shit.
And he can write up the document with the paths in it, or what you think it's good pathing.
Yeah.
For sector 0 to 3 to...
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone can do this, write down the passes, this would be nice.
This is then configurable in some small minutes.
Yeah.
And someone needs to make the loadouts or finish up the loadouts. Don't know, Sven, possible you want to do this or can do this? I'm not sure if I remember right, you don't have that much time currently. Sven? Hoogie!
That guy?
Yeah.
Hoogie's muted.
Fucking muted my microphone. Sorry. Yeah, I can do the loadouts if somebody define it. I'm not like I will not balance this thing because
you know what we could do? You know what we could do? We could straight up open this up to the Project Reality forums. Because who's gonna know these things better than the Project Reality community? You're talking about player loadouts, right? Kit loadouts?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could literally just open that up to the Project Reality. We could just make a forum post and be like, hey guys, suggest kits.
Mm-hmm.
We could maybe even get one of the developers to do it. Because, I mean, they're gonna know.
The thing is, I'm out of town 2 weeks, so
that's fine.
I guess I can do the loadouts. I'm not sure.
You can just do placeholder loadouts for now. We can always.
We have placeholder loadouts.
This is our placeholder.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that right now. Let's leave all the fine-tuned balancing things to later.
Yeah, that's my point of view too. In my opinion, is the last step to configure this shit.
Everybody keeps asking about factions.
What did you do, or what did you try in Fusion?
For first.
What did you look at that guy? Laying
So
down.
We'll develop factions.
we have to
I am
decide.
healing him.
No, you need to revive him. Ned.
No, first you have to stop the bleeding with the first aid kit.
Still bleeding.
Not with a medic kit, what you have at the moment.
Yeah, but why can I use the medikit?
Oh,
Because
you can
it's-
use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it feels like I'm fighting against healing with the loading bar.
Yeah, just first time bandaging. This is small bug too. Did you want to write that down?
I feel like you would hurt yourself if you fired an AR point blank at a tank with armor. Wouldn't the bullets like ricochet and kill you?
Yeah.
That's possible.
Yeah. It's ArmA.
It's ballistics.
Well, it's funny because the ArmA ballistics like model accurately for like side shooting and stuff, but they don't model accurately like when you're just like right up on it. Like you could actually here, watch. You could get over here. You could get over here, and then you could shoot at the tank, and you could bounce the bullets off and hit me.
Yeah.
You could actually bounce the bullets off around net fusion. Just go full auto. It's gonna be like super inaccurate, obviously.
Fuck! Someone hit me.
Yeah, see?
I'm also down.
That's pretty cool. You must first bandage to revive. Uh-oh, it's broken. Oh, you already
The
bandaged?
small hint.
No, only one can bandage
enough.
someone.
And a small hint to heal a camera. The left highlighted mouse button is quite far. It's far away.
Can everybody use the, everybody can use the bandage right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bandage and reviving is everybody, and but the speed difference is if you are a medic, then you can heal someone faster.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we talked about it because of the squad cohesion. I guess that's the best way. I love the word squad cohesion. It's a beautiful buzzword.
Squad cohesion, tactics, suppressive fire.
Script error,
Great.
script error, script error.
Yeah, that's not a great buzzword.
10-4 Alpha Bravo Charlie Bravo Hotel Bravo Charlie Bravo Bravo.
Burnett, what's good?
We have to decide
Draw
which.
icon 3D.
Do we want to add a new
You
feature,
fucked something up.
version 0.2, and which feature we want to add? What would be the next step? Logistic, farbs. But I guess we
Interaction.
need the farbs. We need the logistics to add the farbs. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
I think we need first time the interaction.
Yeah.
The interaction system.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. True. So, Ludwig, you remember when we talked about NetFusion's interaction system? Where you look at stuff and you're executing the action and killing the fucking scroll bar bitchy menu thing?
Kind of, yes. I think so, yes.
You were super excited about it.
I was. We actually, didn't we do a stream on that? No, I just recorded it.
No.
I'd have to go look. I do remember it. I don't remember the details, though. I do remember being excited about it.
Ned, you fucked something up. It's not
No,
possible
currently
to-
there's no commander role.
No, I
that's
just got it when I
something for the
tried to
future.
enter the gunner.
Stab myself on this fucking tail here.
That's a thing we have to talk about in the future, a commander role.
Yeah, we can do that later. Not right now, though.
Yeah.
I want to just impale myself on this. Fucking Happy Wheels, this shit.
No. RGP issue. I don't get any. Ned. I don't know what you do.
So the interaction system should be the next feature. Do you want to talk about the interaction system right now?
We can talk about it. Yeah, sure. Hit me. I mean, we've already talked about it before.
I really like the point that the 3D icons is cool, but I don't like the how it's currently set up to interact with in AME. The point is that currently you need to look at an icon and wait until a small loading bar is done. What I don't like, seriously. I think that it should be better if you have something like action key for this. And yeah, then we have the point that we need something like self-interactions.
We're gonna do the self-interaction key. I swear to God, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Yeah, I also don't like this self-interaction and an interaction menu.
Let's rebuild Ace. Let's just remake Ace. Fuck it.
Yeah, I think the point is that we can get these interaction that NetFusion currently have to completely do all the things that we have, all that we need.
I don't remember exactly what we talked about with NetFusion and I, but I'm pretty sure we came to a compromise, and I remember specifically saying that interaction and self-interaction were out the window. We're not doing that for sure.
But for example, how did you want to, for example, if you want to place a rally, how did you would do this without interaction thing?
Cannot use 3D icons with yourself.
I don't understand how putting this in the action menu is a problem.
Yeah, you can look on the ground, press the action bar, and then a 3D menu opens up.
Like Ace, and he don't want to rebuild Ace.
What? No, that's different.
I don't think that's like Ace.
I just don't want to. I don't want to have a separate keybind. I
Yeah,
don't
well,
want keybinds.
No, I'm not.
We
I'm not.
can use
We
the
only
default
need one
key.
keybind.
Guys!
Space icon or
Only one simultaneously. Nobody can understand it. Someone. Okay, that guy.
So in my opinion, the self-interaction key is weird. I don't like the self-interaction.
I don't like
key.
it
So I would do everything with only one key, maybe the spacebar or something else. And yeah, and it needs to be
let me.
yeah, context sensitive. That's I think one special or yeah.
I like this.
I am
earlier.
literally going to bring up our
Okay, cool.
conversation of this on the first dev team meeting. Let's see. Here's the first version. Let me see. I'm going to go through here. I forget exactly where we talked about this.
Will there be fast
I know
running?
we were
You're kidding me, man.
I mean, there will be. We can do fast rapping. Here it is. Hold up. So what do you say? I don't remember what it was. This is mine now.
For example, you can currently don't.
In my opinion,
because it's
we should use the default keybind.
I don't
It's
know,
the same key which
20 or blue fort.
you now use to activate your actions in the action menu.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm going to have
to-
to.
some kind
mouse
of-
button or space.
Yeah,
I'm going to look at.
and we can read this keybind out of the config, so it's for everyone can configure it as he wants. And then I would point 3D icons at objects which are interactable. Then if you look at those icons and press the action button, it's activated. And if you don't look at an interactable, the self-interaction menu opens, and you can choose another.
But what has happened, for example, if you look at some, you want to do self interaction, and someone in the second goes before you, you instantly get a different menu. Not the menu.
Yeah,
that
in this
you
case,
want to
you
have.
just look away. It's still.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess
but-
having one
but-
button is still better than having
but-
two buttons.
I don't remember what.
No, I don't mean that you. I don't mean that.
I
you
personally
need two
think.
buttons.
I personally think we're not going to decide this right now. I don't remember. I remember we had a
You select
conversation with
an
me and
action
NetFusion
and it
about
vanishes.
this, and I'm going to rewatch our meeting about that because I'm pretty sure we came to a compromise, and I think we should hash this out in GitHub. I think we should hash this out in a GitHub issue because we're not going to be able to figure this out like right now.
Oh, we're gonna open up a discussion. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna open up the discussion later.
Yeah, we need to. This is not going to be decided right now.
But one question is how we can get rid of the mouse wheel menu.
I mean, we're not going to do that.
Why not, Blu-ray? Why not?
Hold up.
Then we
Sure.
break compatibility with other mods.
Okay. Anyways,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Okay, that's a
Look,
point.
I'm sorry. Look, okay, let me put it this way. We're modding ArmA, okay? We need to all keep that in mind. We're not making our own game. If we were making our own game, I'd be like, fuck yeah, throw this shit to the wind. Let's make our own systems all day long. I'm about that shit. But we're not. So anything, it's kind of like when I was originally saying that we need to stick with vanilla systems. The reason you need to stick with vanilla systems is because vanilla systems work with everything. Maybe they break, but Bohemia is going to fix them. You know, it's the same thing with functionality. I don't want to add in other keys. I don't want to add in all this shit because then you get the situation where it's like when you have communities that have Ace and Acre and Task Force Radio and they all have their own little frickin' menus and their own stupid little keybinds and stuff like that. And it gets ridiculous. I would prefer to keep our entire mod set specifically to the action menu with no other integration, and I'm pretty sure we could do that pretty easily.
Action menu sucks.
Yeah, the action menu sucks,
with
but
you.
so does ArmA, and this is what we're stuck with. So like, it's gonna get to a point where you just got to deal with it. Otherwise, we could just mod squad, which we will, but not right now. Like I don't know, everybody
I don't
keeps
see
bringing
it
up
the
the
way that
action
we
menu
have to
sucks.
stick-
Like somehow I don't agree, but like we're stuck with this game.
Yeah, but I don't think that we have to stick with the action menu. I mean, I would not recommend to
do.
deactivate it in case of compatibility with other mods, but for the
Look,
original
here,
game
I'm
mode,
gonna
we
tell
can
you-
stick
all
with
right,
the.
Look. I'm gonna tell you a couple things. First off, the action menu performs better. One of the biggest issues that we're starting to turn into is the same issue with Tactical Battlefield. Tactical Battlefield started to have feature creep and it started having all of these UI overlays and all of this other stuff that really started destroying performance. Now I'm going to tell you this, the only way that I will say that the action menu should be taken out is if we can destroy the action menu for everything. And I mean everything. I mean, if we are going to get rid of the action menu, we are going to commit and we are going to get rid of the action menu 100%. That means it will be disabled. It won't even be optional. It won't be something that even be something that people can like try to bring up. It won't be like, oh yeah, I can bring it up and there's a couple like, I don't want you to be able to switch weapons with it. I don't want you to be able to get in and out of vehicles with it. I don't want you to do shit because as soon as you have 2 or 3 or 4 user interfaces, that is worse than having one subpar user interface.
Yeah, I totally agree with your opinion. So I think two kinds of menus is crap. So if we do our own interaction system, then we have to stick to this interaction system, and we have to omit every other system. So
well, here's the other issue. If we do that, if we create an interaction menu that is going to replace everything, we need to make sure that it is an interaction menu that is going to perform well.
Yeah, of course. And I also agree that the performance of the tactical battlefield interaction or squad menu or what you have there is really, really bad. But I think this is a really bad example for modding and mission design. So we don't have to, or this is a bad example, and I think we can do this much better. So.
All right. Well,
in fact, NetFusion did it.
Let me tell you the risks with this. Let me tell you the risks with this right now, because at the end of the day, I'm not the one that's going to make these decisions. At the end of the day, the players are going to be the ones that make the decisions. Because if we release this and it runs like shit and nobody wants to play it, it will suffer the same fate the Tactical Battlefield suffered. It'll suffer the same fate the Project Reality ArmA 3 suffered and stuff like that. And that is the main reason that we decided to create that prototype that was specifically about vanilla, because it ran well. It ran well, it was functional, everybody could use it, there was no problems. If we cannot stick to that standard, then there's no reason to develop this, because you guys are going to put in an obscene amount of work, and then we're going to put this out and nobody's going to care, and all your work is going to be wasted. I do not want that to happen.
In my point of view, this thing right now is way above the prototype we have, because this was a Frankenstein monster with no consistency and fucking
the prototype?
Yeah. The performance was bad, and it was a Frankenstein of fucking vanilla modules.
The performance wasn't bad. What are you talking about?
Horrible.
What? It was not horrible.
It was worse than it's now.
Way worse.
Like 200%. We measure it.
I run at 20 FPS in the old mission. I run on 50.
The old version of what?
Of your mission.
Of the prototype?
Previously. Yeah.
Yep.
Server FPS, you mean?
And client.
I do not think so. I mean,
I guess that's not that's not a point right now.
Unless we're not talking about the same thing, but okay.
But I guess we are capable of doing a great interaction system with which will be intuitive and will perform good and will not hurt the performance at all. That's the main thing.
All right.
And will be much more intuitive for new players, especially the people that are new to ArmA. They will love it.
Well, I'm just saying, if we put this out and we start getting the same complaints that everybody else did, and everybody's like, oh, the performance is terrible, then I don't want you guys to be upset if we have to decide to take it out. Because at the end of the day, it's not up to me.
Yeah, that's not a problem. If the people don't like it, there is no use in keeping there's no use in keeping a feature that the people don't like.
If the performance
you don't do that on a professional level.
Well, you say that, but people do.
If the performance is bad, then we take it out. So we are all our first goal is to have a high performance mission here. So I think everyone will agree to this.
All right. Ow. Really?
Your legs are broken.
You did.
So, Joko, NetFusion bad guy, do you think you can bring up first iteration of the new interaction system in version 0.2? Or is this version stable enough to bring up a new interaction system in 0.2, or do we have to wait until the next iteration? Otherwise, we have to decide which feature or what you guys gonna do for 0.2.
I think it's important to have an interaction menu and to have one that is stable as early as possible. And I think the current problem on my side is that the vanilla action menu must stay, but I think we need another, because if I think about the actions we later have, and this all over the vanilla mouse wheel actions, this is way too much.
Wait, did you say the vanilla action menu must stay?
Yes.
Why?
It must stay because else
are you
broke
saying it must
compatibility.
wait? Are you saying it must stay and we have to have another interaction menu, or we have to only use?
Because reason for this is adds will break completely compatibility to other mods.
Which is why I was saying that we originally should just stick to the action menu, period. So you guys want your cake and to eat it too. Like, I don't understand. You need to choose one or the other. There are pros and cons for both. All right. So here's how it's gonna roll. If you
we don't have the same opinion in a dev team.
No, it's not. No, it's not about having the same opinion. It's about you guys getting what you want. Like, let me lay out the options for you right now. All right. So, option A, you create your own action menu. You create your own action menu, and it works entirely the way we want, and we shut down the vanilla action menu and we make it all about our own action menu. The pro of this is it'll probably be way better. It'll probably function way better. It'll be way more intuitive. It'll be way more effective. However, the con of this is that it breaks all compatibility with other mods. We have to do a whole bunch of more work in order to make sure that it replaces all of the functionality that the vanilla action menu does natively. And on top of that, we have to make sure that it performs well. The other option we have is this. So those are the cons for that system. We make our own, breaks mod compatibility, which is the main one, and then we have to do a whole bunch of more work to make sure that it is functional and practical. Now the other option is that we stick with the vanilla action menu, and the vanilla action menu is obviously not ideal. It does not run perfectly. It does not function perfectly, but that's just ArmA. Like, go to Bohemia Interactive and yell at them and tell them to make a better game. I'll support you in it. I don't give a shit. I mean, fuck, even Dyslexi's complained about the action menu. We all know it sucks. But if we do that, then we retain the standard that all other mods adhere to. And the reason they adhere to it is because we are modding ArmA. It's ArmA. We're modding ArmA. We're not modding Squad. We're not modding Battlefield 2. There's a reason Battlefield 2 does, Project Reality for Battlefield 2 always does things a certain way. It's because they're adhering to the standard and the things that Battlefield 2 does well in order to maintain a consistency with other developers that come on board with the project and want to continue development. Now,
so in my opinion, we should go with the second idea.
Okay.
Stick with the default vanilla action system until we are 100% sure we can keep the compatibility with other mods when we remove the action system. And this is not something we can do with 0.2 or maybe not with 1.0.
And that's fine.
Maybe we can do it in half a year or whenever Bohemia gives us the ability to.
We can never do this. We can never do this reason because we never can access the add action command from outside.
Yeah, maybe there will be a command to read all actions out, and we can swap them to our own system. But this is something which is not in now, but maybe will be in the future.
And that's what I'm saying. And I understand all of these things because I know that there's some aspects of the action menu that you can't replace. People have tried it, there's a reason they can't do it. But I also am adamant, and I will not allow this. I will not have two separate interaction menus, the vanilla action menu and some new menu that we have botched together. It just is more confusing. It is unnecessary. There is no reason to have it other than maybe a little bit more intuition for the player. It does not substantially expand upon the things that you can do. All it does is just declutter. And right now, I would prefer a little bit more clutter in order to maintain a single intuitive system as opposed to just having this Frankenstein monster of interaction systems that all of these other mods have that people hate with a passion. The only people that like them are the people that play those mods, and the people that play those mods are considerably less than they would be if they had considerably less cluttered and Frankenstein interaction systems.
why do we need compatibility with other mods? Yeah, because we want to make PRA3 available to be playing with
that wasn't
some
even
kind
my
of
idea.
RHS or...
Yeah,
you guys wanted to bring up the compatibility with the other mods. That wasn't my idea.
Yeah.
That was your thing.
But the people are actually asking for it. They in the last stream, tons of people were asking for, oh, can we add Ace? Can we add
People are going to
RHS?
ask for everything. People are going to ask for everything. People are going to ask for you to kill, like, fucking, like, Jews, because the people that are on my chat represent every possible variety of person. So just because you have a couple people who ask something, as opposed to the hundreds of people that haven't asked for it because they don't even play ArmA, and because they don't like ArmA, specifically those reasons, doesn't mean that we need to incorporate Ace or incorporate TFAR or all those other things into our mod. Everybody else will just leave, and they won't ask because they won't be here in the first place to ask because they won't like our mod. I don't like Acre. I don't like Ace. I don't like using them. I never use them, and I represent a pretty huge portion of people that do not play the game because they don't like those things, and they don't like having to tinker around with those things. And that's why you have such a larger player base for things like DayZ, and you have such a larger player base for things like Epoch that have a much more consistent approach to design, as opposed to communities like United Operations or even the Project Reality ArmA 3 or Tactical Battlefield communities. Those communities are dead for a reason. United Operations is only somehow able to stay strong, and communities like ShackTech primarily have a small group of people that actually put up with installing and playing it, and they're very hardcore, and everybody else just watches their videos. They don't actually partake in the missions, and I don't want to be that. We're creating something that's supposed to appeal to a broad audience, not be some like elite thing that we just show on YouTube, you know. So but people ultimately don't want to actually install and play. That's not our goal. And
that's true, but I really like the idea of giving the people the opportunity. If you want to add RHS to the mission, go for it, do it.
I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that too. I'm fine with that. But with that said, that means we're not going to have an additional interaction menu. We're going to keep all of our interactions in the vanilla system. That's what I want to do. I firmly believe that we should keep everything in vanilla. There is no reason that we shouldn't have to do it. There's literally no reason. Like, there's no reason that we need an interaction menu. Everything we've done, the medical system, the role system, the squad system, the map system, getting into vehicles, managing vehicles, all of those systems are done elegantly and without having to create a separate interaction menu. And everything else can be done in the action menu. There's nothing, there is not a single thing that you could reasonably bring up that needs its own interaction menu. Not a single thing. I actually like what you did with the first aid and the med kit, because you equip them like weapons. That's perfect. That's great. It's intuitive. It makes the same sense, because I'm scrolling through here and it says weapon 4.5 ACP, and then I've got my first aid kit right here, and I can equip it just like a weapon, and it uses the vanilla system. That's incredibly intuitive. Granted, the action menu is shit, you know, and I'd prefer to have something like Squad that has the really pretty, you know, weapon selection menu to the right, but that just doesn't exist. We just don't have that opportunity. But doing this like this and keeping everything together, see, look at this. And look, create rally point. Bam, done. How is this a problem? This is totally fine. And then I have a bandage myself option, and I can hold right click, bandaging myself. This does not require a self-interaction menu. This is perfect. This is exactly how it should be. It's intuitive, it's simple, it's effective. This is what's going to bring people to this mod.
So what we gonna do in 0.2 then? I'm gonna open up the interaction system discussion anyways. So if somebody has the feeling he hasn't said everything, he can
if you tell me
still
something
make
that
a
really
point.
blows my goddamn mind, I'll be like, holy shit, that's awesome. I'll do it. But my main job here, my primary job, is to maintain direction and maintain that we have a cohesive vision that is also not going to fall into the same issues that all of these other mods have fallen into, that is going to put us in the same rut that all of these people are going to continue to not want to play our mod and not enjoy our mod. When we put out, I mean, you guys might complain a lot about the prototype, but the prototype gained a lot of attention, and that's the point. The main thing that is going to make this successful isn't going to be the scripting work, or how complex, or how detailed, or how pretty our system is. It is going to be very simple game design. That is what is going to set us apart from everything else. To do this in a way that is considerably more accessible and straightforward and blatant, as opposed to overly complex and overly detailed with overly saturated, overly, I'm going to use overly ability, because everybody's done it. Everybody's done it, and it's failed, and there's a reason we're not doing it again. We're doing something different.
So
that's my only job.
What are we gonna do in 0.2?
What, I don't know, what is 0.2? Like, why, what
The next iteration of the mod.
Well, I know, but like, is there, I mean, I figured just do the same things that we've been doing.
Yeah, but we need to, so you guys wanna fix some bugs? You wanna try to make this more stable, or is
I think
this
we need to
stable
lock
enough
down,
to add some more features?
I think we need to lock down and finish up some of these features. I mean, it is pretty stable. I think we need to just do some basic testing and make sure the features that we have in right now are as bug-free as we can make them. Like, I just did that thing with the tank earlier, and I was able to get into the passenger seat. We need to talk about some other design things, like we were talking about the gunner system last time and having a driver be a requirement, etc., stuff like that. Yeah, I think the next system that we should talk about is the logistics system. I think that should be the next. The ability to essentially creating a recreation of the R3F mod, which I know NetFusion already had a prototype for, and then also building the logistics system and being able to request materials and load materials into vehicles and unload them, as well as also, yeah, the other thing we need to do is the UI, the selective UI systems.
So I guess the logistics system should be the next step, because it's a requirement for the FARP systems. And
yeah, it's a requirement. The logistics system is honestly the thing that's going to tie together a lot of the new features. But the thing is what do you want to start with? I mean, you can say logistics system, but do we want to start with actually? You know what? Yeah, you know what we need to start with. When you say logistics, we need to build the system, the R3F system that allows you to load items into vehicles and otherwise. And we need to polish.
You can load item in vehicle.
What?
This is already done. The crate loading in vehicles is already done.
No, that's what I asked you earlier. If that was in, you said it wasn't.
So we just need the requesting
expand
system.
And expand, I think.
Well, yeah. I think we need to look at the system that allows you to put things into vehicles and whatnot.
This is the simple system. You remember the first meeting? This is still the same system.
Yeah, I remember having the meeting, and I remember there being a couple of things that we had to talk about to change. I don't know if you made those changes. Did you make those changes?
No.
Okay,
no.
Exactly. So
but I still not remember what are
exactly
you would change.
That's what I'm saying. So we need to test that system and make sure that it does what we need to do. We need it to do. We can do that today, or we can save that for later. I know. I remember a couple of the basic things. I mean, honestly, just open a ticket about that. You can open the ticket about the logistics system. I'm pretty sure I wrote it in the wiki, but we can go over it more in depth. R3F is a pretty good thing to reference. But yeah.
So we're gonna change every comment in the code into French?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
exactly.
Fuck.
This is a
bonjour.
French mod. Actually, I want this to be French, German, and English. I want you to have to be trilingual in order to make any changes to this at all.
I hope it's nowhere.
Learn French, Joko.
Right.
Here we go.
No, I mean
learn French.
I mean, I hope we'll have nowhere something like aus Versehen.
Accidentally.
Yeah,
You can't even speak English, man.
accidentally write a German comment somewhere. I hope so.
But yeah, we'll make a ticket about that, and we'll start talking about the interaction and the loading system and the basic. What do you call it? It's not logistics, like equipment management, or like
we call it logistics, and everybody knows what it means actually.
I don't know when
I
say
loading,
logistics,
interaction.
Yeah, I guess
kind of stuff.
So we're gonna have to do that. We'll talk about that then. So let's
we'll open up a ticket.
We'll go over that shit. But yeah, anything else I think that we need to go over?
So, which bugs we've encountered today? I got a crew restriction bug where Bloodwag was able to get into the commander seat.
Yeah, and this is all recorded, so you can check my stream and you can see all the things.
That you can heal without being stopped bleeding.
Yeah. Then the kit icon does not update by itself when in the respawn UI.
I need ammo.
Then the respawn screen opens several times.
I got this.
We have problems with the line intersects in the name tags module.
Whee!
And
Half-pipe
I
also.
found a bug in the medic system divide by 0, but I have also
and NetFusion have some issues in the name tag system too. Some weird thing. I don't know why.
Which weird thing?
Some script error.
Can you open?
But I'm not able to reproduce it.
Awesome. Best script errors ever. Oh, I have an idea where this came from, but Bad Guy, did you have later some short time to test this?
Yeah, of course.
I think I have an idea why this is happening.
Alright, roger that. Get this.
Get me. Was close.
I'm completely out of ammo.
There's a question in the chat. Is there a commander role?
We already answered that.
We did already answer this. Ah, fuck!
Oh, sorry.
Oh well. No, please.
You messed up. You
Wait,
messed
what?
up.
Oh, Bad Guy, I found a bug. Bad Guy,
Yeah.
I found a bug.
What?
Come to me. Take a look. Oh fuck, it's not. I think Blue Drake recorded it.
What?
Someone drive over me with a vehicle.
Oh, he's unconscious, but he's not.
Yeah, I'm not in the animation. I'm unconscious, but not in the animation
Ah, okay. Yeah.
because rectal triggers and then shit happened. Yeah, but it should be fixable.
I think you're the specialist in this purpose. Due to
Oh, damn it. Fuck you, Ned! Fuck you, Ah!
Yeah, this is also one point. I don't like in the medic system that you are switching to the ground animation directly. That's not so nice. Maybe
Jesus.
we can found
Script error in range, 0 divisor.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
so somewhere a server explodes because you dividing with 0. And some children die. Thanks.
Oh, by the way, Bad Guy.
Oh, hey, this is weird. Hold up.
What?
Holy shit, my lock.
That was weird. It said I was quick quick bug potentially. It said I was in the squad, but I wasn't. It didn't show me in the squad. There's something. I don't know exactly what it was. You can see it in the stream though. Something wrong with joining squads where I was in a squad, but it wasn't showing my name and it was giving the wrong roles for selection.
Oh yeah.
Either that or I'm confused.
Yeah. You remember how we call net fusion? This is broke.
Bug fusion. Bug fusion.
You know why this is broke? Because net fucked up again.
Oh yeah, were you guys
I
talking
like
about that
net.
earlier?
Stop it, Choco.
Oh, I got an error. Scripting function this FNC effect kills secondary is not allowed to be remotely executed.
What?
Is this something we should fix?
Oh yeah. Remote execution.
Which function?
Fucking die, bunny. Jesus, there we go.
This function is not
BIS
allowed.
underscore FNC underscore effect killed secondary. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Yeah, this is yeah, we added the remote execution config.
Did
and
we
at the moment
override it?
Blue Drake, did you respawn and then you haven't been in a squad?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just go look. I don't know. I respawned here. I could just do it again. Hold up. Let's see if that same thing happens. No, never mind. It's fine now. I don't know. It gave me. Actually, it had like a billion more options too. That was weird. I don't know. Hold up. You'll have to look at that later.
Oh well, the in range function is from your original net fusion.
Yeah, but it looks like the view direction. What is view direction?
All right. Unfortunately, I gotta go do this. I gotta do this other meeting, so I think we should end it here. So, any last things that we want to go over?
No.
I guess we're done. I'm gonna open up some tickets now.
Yeah, let's open up some tickets, and then we'll have another meeting. I don't know. You want to say like? Can we do like Tuesday? Next Tuesday? Next Wednesday?
I have to see how my internet is working in the hotel.
Oh well, that's whatever. We'll figure it out. We could probably just make another ticket on when to decide when the next meeting should be, and go from there. Yeah.
Okay.
Roger that.
All right, that sounds good to me. All right, I'm gonna do this call. It's been good. I'll keep track of the tickets, and we'll decide some of the things that we've been talking about, and go from there. All right, I'm gonna answer questions on stream. Give me a second. All right, fuckers, I can open this up now. Bam. All right. Ask away. Or don't. You know, hey, whatever. I'm just gonna be here for another 3 minutes, so feel free to not ask away. Not really a question, but I answered that question in the beginning of the stream, Zach. Piece of shit. Where's 2142 PR? Austin, go to your bathroom, find as many pills as you can, and swallow them all. Guerrilla warfare in ArmA 3. I don't know what that means. Deal man, I agree, but until they do that, then nothing's gonna happen. Maybe in ArmA 4? Probably not in ArmA 4. I don't think they're gonna change their shit ever. Yes, it's going to be more or less the same as PRBF2. When do you think it'll be finished? I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I'm showing you all of our progress, so you know as well as I do when it'll be finished. Just follow everything on GitHub. Fire support implementation. No, not really. I mean, it depends on what you mean by fire support implementations. If you're saying, like, do we intend on including, artillery and mortars into the game, then yeah, that's going to be in there. If you're talking about like having AI fire support stuff, then no. It'll all be player controlled fire support though. How much will you be able to build FOBs? The whole way? How much? Like entirely? Is there a new sniper? What? What the fuck does that? What the fuck are you talking about? No. Whatever is in vanilla is in there. Yes, exactly. ShackTac put up a video of why it was terrible like forever ago. New maps? Yes, but not built by us. We'll include community maps and adapt the mission for them though, for sure. We need testers, but not right now. Oh, they're going to be super fobs, yes. Will this mod be simple for someone who has never played ArmA to master? Hopefully. Sling rope. What do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? Sling rope. Isn't there already sling loading in the game? There's already sling loading in the game. That's not even a mod. That's like, there's sling loading in the game. When are you uploading squad vid? I don't know. Maybe, do you watch the Devil Dog? No, but the Devil Dog watches me all the time. He loves my channel, dude. He watches me all the time. He loves playing on our Project Reality servers, and he just loves the Project Reality community, dude. He's about that shit. He's into that so much. Loves my channel. He always says how much he likes me to other people in private at PAX events. Whenever he meets other YouTubers at PAX events, he always says how much he loves Blue Drake 42. And he never talks shit behind my back and never goes around being a cunt. Ever. Ever. And he completely doesn't dislike me for a completely ridiculous, unfounded reason that has nothing to do with me. And he never team kills on PRTA servers that also have nothing to do with me, that he somehow blames me for. He doesn't do any of that shit. Love me some Devil Dog. Great guy. Fantastic person. Would you recommend getting ArmA 3 PR? No. The fuck is sponsor on YouTube Gaming? No idea. No. It'll be a ticket-based system, Jeremy. Absolutely. I know you do, Jeffrey. I'm sorry. Blue Drake, are you gay? Yes. Fuck dudes all day. About that shit. Are you gonna play Unturned 3.0? Did that come out? I might. What game mode will you guys start to develop first for this mod? AAS. Leafy will roast. Why would Leafy roast me? Why would Leafy possibly care about anything that I would do on this channel? Yes, I have tried Resistance and Liberation. That's old though. And it ceased development forever ago. Forever. Long time. Are you straight? Dude, no. I told you, fucking dudes all day, dude. What is Leafy? No idea. Will there be an insurgency mode? Yes, but not right now. What about taking care of wounded soldiers? We just... Oh, I don't know about loading them into vehicles. Or dragging. We might do that. Not right now, though. Have you ever played Project Zomboid? Yes. Why are the chats delayed? I don't know, man. Still waiting for Jahar to go on tour. Me too, man. Me too. Can't wait for the new Homefront. I actually do like the new Homefront. Are you going to be playing the new Doom? Actually, yes, I am. I actually just got an email inviting me to that. What color am I? What? Did you do a face review? What the fuck does that mean? Would you go there with a fan? Would I fuck a dude who's a fan? Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck dudes all day. That's my shit. Thank you, Justin. Alright, I'm about to call it a day. What do I think of Project Zomboid? Last time I played it, it was kind of fun, but to be honest, I don't know. I haven't played it in a while. It was pretty alpha last time I played it, but it's been alpha for like 4 years, so. We had a system to balance out weapons, since in vanilla ArmA there is zero reason not to use the high-power DMRs, since they are better than the assault rifles in every way. Okay, I don't really know actually about this. See, that's the kind of shit that I don't know shit about. I'm just developing the basic game mode. Hopefully we'll be able to have people come in and do, like, actual, you know, stuff to help balance that shit. Do you need T designs? Matimio 1. Matimo 1! That's funny. That's hilarious. No, not really. Alright. That's it. I'm done! Everybody go subscribe to Devil Dog. He's a great guy. Fantastic dude. Never tries to cut me out of media events because of his dislike for me. Ever. And then tell me to not talk shit about him, but then go and immediately start talking shit about me behind my back. Never does that. Great guy. Okay. Peace out. Have fun.